Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. So today's topic is move it, reasons to exercise that aren't body change. And so I just want to thank a particular commenter from last time. So here's where my mom brain has been, these past 3.5 months, was that my head was so tiny on the screen. So was there a Zoom I could use? And why, yes, there is, but it did not even cross my head. So here we are, zoomed in, so we can chat face to face. All right, so let's dive into our topic today. So I want to talk about exercise. Our society tells us that we should use exercise as a means to change our body. So if you think of workout DVDs or, exercise programs or classes, they're going to have names like sculpt, burn, shape. So they're all kind of hinting at making bodies look different. There can be, some issues with that. So for those who are looking for body change, they might start off exercising intensely, but then if weight or shape doesn't change like they were hoping or expecting, then it's throw in the towel, forget it, why am I even bothering, and they just stop. Or if you start an exercise program at the same time as a restrictive diet, it can really backfire. So less calories equals less energy, which equals a lowered ability to handle exercise. And then that can be discouraging as well. And there are so many other reasons to exercise. And I hear myself saying exercise a lot, and I know that word can be kind of triggering to some people. So what I'm really meaning here is just movement. It doesn't have to be, exercise, pounding away at the treadmill, or whatever that negative connotation of exercise might be for you, which could look different to anyone. So movement is just such an integral part of our life. I've exercised pretty regularly since about my senior year in high school. I am not a sports person. Anyone who knows me personally can tell you I have no coordination, very clumsy, no hand-eye coordination. In fact, my volleyball coach in junior high suggested to my mom that I start playing video games to help improve that hand-eye coordination. And then playing sports on the team is just too much pressure. I feel like there's too much relying on me again, since I'm not naturally athletic. It's just not good. If you follow the Enneagram, I would definitely relate as a type 6. I need that security, and I feel like I would not be getting that security from my team, if I'm not providing pulling up my own weight for the team. So that's where that comes in. Okay, so what I do, I like activities that allow me to challenge myself kind of against myself, so I can make myself better, but I'm not, I don't have the pressure of having to pull my own weight for someone else, like for a team. So I like either alone or part of a group. Strength training I like, group fitness classes, which unfortunately with the littles I haven't been able to commit to, so hopefully in the next couple of years I can get back to that. I used to run. I don't really anymore, so again, maybe once the kids are a little bit older. But walking's great. So anyways, it's kind of interesting how having kids can change your exercise preferences. And so after my third baby was born this summer, I realized how much I needed exercise to keep sane. So those newborn days and nights are rough. At about 8 weeks, my sister came over and offered to watch the baby while I took some time alone to exercise. With the newborn, there's so much. You're exhausted, of course, but just so much sitting with nursing and everything like that. So I just wanted to move. So when I was done, I was in a better headspace. I was full of energy, or as full of energy as someone can be at 8 weeks postpartum. I had a spring in my step. Just felt good. She and the baby and I were going to go to lunch afterwards, so I went to change, and it was in that moment that I was shocked that with this one exercise under my workout under my belt, I still was in my maternity pants. But I felt so good on the inside, so maybe more like my old self. So maybe there was a connection with, hey, you used to feel this way, and I guess I figured everything else would have been like my old self. So anyway, pants situation notwithstanding, I realized that even if exercise didn't help my third baby body bounce back, as they would say, to pre-pregnancy shape or size, I was still going to do it. I needed it. I needed it to clear my head. I needed it for stress relief. I needed it to sleep better, to have more energy, and to lug all the baby stuff around. So I have a 2-year-old who still gets carried quite a bit. Plus, the baby in the car seat and the bags and all the other stuff that comes with kids and babies. Exercise is so important as we age as well. So strength training builds muscle and bone density, which will help keep us independent as we get older. Cardiovascular fitness can help us keep a healthy heart while we're chasing our kids, chasing our dreams. So I want to know, why do you exercise? What are your favorite ways to exercise? And would you do it if you knew there was no chance that it would change how your body looks? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Thanks for listening.